Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there lived a king who absolutely loved fine clothes. He thought of nothing else but wearing new outfits every single day, and spent nearly all of his royal treasure on his magnificent wardrobe. One day, two travelers came to the town and claimed to be extraordinary weavers. They told the king they could weave a magical cloth that was invisible to anyone who was foolish or unfit for their position. The king was overjoyed and gave the two men a great sum of gold, setting them up in a room in the palace to weave. The swindlers sat before the loom and pretended to work busily on machines that held absolutely nothing at all. The king sent his most trusted minister to check on the progress of the cloth. The minister stood before the loom and looked carefully, but he could see nothing at all. He thought to himself, "Goodness. I can't let anyone think I'm a fool." The minister returned to the king and declared, "The cloth is absolutely magnificent, Your Majesty. The colors and patterns are nothing short of breathtaking." He simply could not bring himself to admit that he had seen nothing at all. The king decided to go and see the cloth with his own eyes. But no matter where he looked, he could see absolutely nothing. "Surely I cannot be a fool," he thought with a shudder, yet he stretched a wide smile across his face. The swindlers cut and sewed the air and pretended to dress the king in his magnificent new clothes. The king turned happily before the mirror and exclaimed, "How wonderful! They are so light, it feels as though I am wearing nothing at all." At last, the day of the grand parade arrived. The king strode proudly down the main street wearing nothing at all, chest held high. Not wanting to seem foolish, the townspeople all cheered, "What a magnificent outfit!" Just then, a small boy in the crowd called out in a loud, clear voice, "Hey! The king isn't wearing any clothes." His words rang out and echoed across the entire square. Hearing those words, the townspeople began to laugh one after another. Cries of, "It's true! The king has no clothes!" spread all across the square. The king's face turned bright red, but there was nothing he could do. From that day on, the king learned that those who tell him the truth are the most precious people of all. Realizing there were far more important things in life than fine clothes, the king became just a little bit wiser. The end.